What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up! Yeah!
There we go.
All right.
Oh, she punched us. Cool.
All right, what's up? My name is Jeff. Thank you for joining us. This is your geeky pop culture show. We talk zany, geeky topics and play some fun geek-themed improv games. We really appreciate you guys joining us, especially if you're in the live chat. I see a bunch of people already in there. Thank you guys for watching. Tonight, special guest co-host, the rock god of podcasting, Charles McFall is here.
Yeah, that's me. I'm here. He's awesome. That guy.
Sir,
He's
thank
awesome.
you for being here. And returning, I think for her third time on this show, she is an amazing actress, Stuntwoman from such things as Arrow, Travelers, Demon X, and her upcoming series Life XP, Cassandra Ebner. Hi!
Pretty much a veteran on the show now, so
She is,
this is my spot.
Yeah, we talked about how she needs to appear every season right now, so.
Thanks for reserving the spot for me.
Yes, absolutely. I totally will. Every season. And we talked pre-show about how she's rocking the Leia hair there, so.
Hashtag Star Wars.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, in the chat, I see Lisa, Victor, Lister's mate, Carrie. Thank you, folks, very much for watching. We appreciate you very much. That was fun when you guys live chat. We're going to need your help, by the way. Uh-oh. Lister's mate says, I sound like Barry White. You guys need, all right, so
What's wrong with the little...
Hey, Charles, why don't you do the geek tweet while I do a little adjustment of my microphone here.
All right, so our geek tweet of the week is coming to you. Now, so with the Queens 3 being announced for Netflix, again, we had the most logical question coming from that. What's your favorite zombie movie or show? So, I'll ask you, Ashley Cassandra, do you have a favorite zombie movie or show?
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, right? That's always a good
Edgar
one.
Wright is my favorite human.
I'm not just favorite director, he's your favorite human.
Human, yeah. Like anybody who thought they were my favorite human no longer exists in my book. It's just Edgar Wright.
How's my audio right now? Am I sounding normal or no?
Well, to us you are, so I don't.
You sound normal.
Sound normal to me?
Chat.
Do I sound normal, chat? All right. What do you say? Shaun of the Dead was your answer?
Zombie.
So yeah, she likes Shaun of the Dead. I've always loved that one. That of course is amazing, and of course there's always Romero, and I wasn't really allowed to watch that growing up, so I didn't do much Romero. But Fido, when they came out with Fido, that was amazing. The idea of keeping a zombie as a pet was really cool. At Kerry Johnson at 919 says a tie between Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland, which is great. A slight edge to Zombieland because I heart Emma Stone. Well, I heart Woody Harrelson, so there. Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, thank you,
Yeah.
Chat. Victor and Lister's mate says I sound normal again. Thank you, folks. See, I'm tempted to almost start the show over, but I guess it's fine. I just sound like I sound probably.
No, you gotta let it run.
Yeah.
No, it was going with the zombie theme of what we were going to talk about.
Thank you. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like it.
You're welcome.
You always play it like you meant to do it, Jeff.
Yeah,
always play it like
right.
you meant to
That's
do
right.
it.
It's clever. All right. What else do we have from Twitter?
At Carlos Banthroy 69, because there are 68 other Carlos Banthroys out there. The Walking Dead. If I remember a movie called, which is easy. Come on, that's easy. That's way too easy to go Walking Dead. You got to dig deeper for this.
Hang on, he is.
Okay, but I remember a movie called The Monster Club. That's on the TV in '81 with Vincent Price. I don't know if Thriller borrowed from that movie the whole thing or the monsters or zombies surrounding, but I can't remember who.
Yeah,
so, okay, that's
actually.
So don't you love when you ask Twitter that you put out earlier this week? You ask them to dig deep, and they do it live on the show. It's really cool. It's awesome.
It is. Hey, Carlos is actually one of our longtime fans. 69, I think, is when he was born, sir. So I think that's where that name came from.
I'm just saying, I work with a lot of people who give me their emails for what I do for a living, and they'll be like, Janet Rockboy, fart face to 69, 77. I'm like, really? You had to put numbers? I know. I don't know.
These are the people emails who you talk to.
But I was like, but you have a really unique name, and then they'll add numbers. I'm like, did you really have to add a whole bunch of numbers to that? You weren't really the only fart face in the world. Okay.
It seems like they did the right thing, though. They made this really terrible name, and it opened up and broke the ice barrier with you, and you're like, what's wrong with your name, you idiot? And then he was like, oh, I got him this time.
Yeah, because they love Charles insulting them.
I'm getting internet trolled the slow way through email.
And let me share some live comments. Victor says, Night of the Comment is his. He also says Zombieland is good. Mark Spile, my co-host on DC Action Hour, says, wow, wham, pow, kazoom. I'm dropping by to say howdy. Hey, Mark. Thanks for being here. Carrie says, the zombie app of Smallville was fun, too. Oh, shit. I love Smallville. I don't remember that. Carrie, tell me more. I always forget all these. Probably because there was 10 seasons, and I can't remember every episode.
You don't remember the one episode in that season with that thing? It was probably like partway through the episode.
Yeah. Listeners may says his favorite movie was zombie was Hocus Pocus because as a great member, Doug Jones is in it. Oh, he loves Doug Jones. Yes, I do. I actually love Hocus Pocus, man. Halloween. That's like it's a fun movie. Earlier, no, actually, wait. You got one more on Twitter, right, to share?
I do. Yeah. Pierre Jason Kelly at Johnny_Arcade says The Walking Dead.
And Mr. Marks, who I just mentioned, he said iZombie on Twitter. It's a very popular show. On Facebook, Rachel Marshall says Return of the Living Dead. Very nice.
Which one? The original or the reboot?
I'm going to say I'm going to say she probably means the original, but Rachel, I know Rachel says she'll be watching live. Tweet us if you are watching this right now and let us know. And then Lisa Barsati, one of my guest co-hosts often, says Warm Bodies, which is another film I have not seen and I really want to see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Now, one that people find controversial because they love to argue whether it's zombies or not, but 28 Days Later. Man, I love that.
That's totally
film.
a zombie movie.
Yeah, but like, zombies don't run. Like, you could argue that, but I still think
zombies run in some movies, man. So you got the fast zombies, you got the slow zombies. It depends.
I know, right? Which camp are you in? Which camp are you in, Jeff?
First off, my answer actually will be it was mentioned by Victor, but Zombieland I think is my favorite. It's just a really fun,
it's a good one.
Fun movie. And because you know what, for me to like a zombie movie, it more has to have that fun vibe to it. Like, what was the... Oh, shit, I just read about it. I just saw it, like, last year. Scouts versus the Zombies.
Oh, Scouts versus Zombies is so good. Have you not seen it?
No, I did see it. I saw it. It looked great, and I saw it on video, and I was like, oh, this is super fun.
Yeah. No, anyone who does, like, a zombie film that is making fun of it in a way and doesn't take itself seriously, those are seriously the best ones.
Absolutely. Anyway, to answer your question... I think I like more the slow ones, I guess. I don't know, though. It's interesting. I mean, fast are more dangerous, right? Because that's like really like... With the slow ones, you feel you can actually get away from them, right? You can just run.
Yeah.
Unless they overwhelm you. So maybe not. Maybe actually I'm going to change that. Because the fast ones actually makes it very like tense. And you actually fear for the people's lives.
I accidentally made on Dead Rising the zombies fast because I was in one of their scenes on the movie.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it? I don't know if you've
saw
seen
Dead
it.
Rising. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess they were like making the zombies kind of like slow, but I didn't know that, so I started like running and being like all creepy and stuff, and they were like, "That was terrifying and amazing. We need to do that now."
And you changed the whole thing where they were being fast?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that. That's a great trivia.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And did you get credit for it?
No.
But
that's why we do this show, because now it's on the internet.
Now the world knows.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Mark Spile says, "Don't be racist. There are all types of zombies, slow, fast, and in between." Yeah, that's right, Charles.
True. Hashtag equality.
Yes.
For zombie lives matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Disney just did a movie, man, where the zombies were. I know this, but the zombies were let into the high school for the first time with human students. It's like a musical.
What?
I forget the name of it. Yeah, my niece and just watched it, I think.
I haven't heard this one.
Yeah, no, it's I forget the name, but no, it was like a bunch of normal kids and some zombie kids, and they all come together in school together. And it's like, are they going to accept the zombie students? Yeah, you know. And they sing about it. Of course.
Of course.
Oh, of course. It's a musical. Of course.
All right. And Lisa, who said Warm Bodies as her choice in the chat, says Warm Bodies is a Romeo and Juliet story, very clever and funny. It does. It looks good. It looks like I like how it's a different take. on the zombie. That's all I also like. I like different takes, which is hard to do in the zombie genre.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one I never want to see is Marvel did 2 zombie comics with this whole universe thing. And you get to see pretty much everybody, Hulk, everybody goes zombie. And, like, it was interesting in a 2-book run, but I really don't want to see that on the screen ever, I don't think.
You don't want to see that in Avengers?
No, I'll pass. I'm good. Can you imagine, like...
In the live chat, sorry, people are telling us about a bunch of zombie stuff. Earn504, I think that's a new viewer. Thank you for watching. Says there's a new zombie movie that's about the world. Oh, is that somebody you know?
I know Earn, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Cassandra. There's a new zombie movie that's about the world after they cure the zombies. No one trusts them. That's actually interesting. A little social commentary.
All right.
Like. Carrie tells me about Smallville. The Kandorians introduced a virus that turned humans into zombies. Lois turned into a zombie. It was a ruse by Zod's disciples. Oh, Zod. Turning people into zombies, man. Always causing trouble. All right. And then Mark says there was a 3-part zombie musical web series. That sounds fun.
That sounds awesome.
Listeners May says, I've seen normal kids and zombie kids on Saturday Night Live. I don't know what Jeff is talking about. All right. I'm going to look it up. The name. It just came out on Disney. I'm not making it up, folks. I know like I make a lot of shit up on the show, but this is a real thing.
Is this a test?
No, this is not the game we're going to play later, which is Real Plot or Not, where I am going to make up fake movies.
It's called Zombies.
Yeah, that's
Holy
thank
crap.
you. It's called Zombies. There we go. See, there, proven.
Holy crap.
No wonder you couldn't remember the name.
Kenny Ortega, who was the choreographer, he did all the High School Musicals. He choreographed Dirty Dancing back in the day.
And according to Deadline Hollywood, Disney Channel's Zombies premiere beats Friday Olympics and Kid Demo. Well, you think?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't think kids want to watch the Olympics anymore. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe they start putting zombies in the Olympics. They'll watch it.
Yeah, when you ski across country, then you have to shoot the zombie with the rifle and keep skiing.
Oh, shit. That's a great biathlon. Yeah, that's a great addition to biathlon or whatever. By the way, folks, we're actually going to do our video game Olympics later, where we're going to come up with kooky Olympic sports based on video games. We are going to do Real Plot or Not, where we're going to talk about zombie movies. Some are going to be real, some are going to be fake. You can guess which is which. We're going to talk more about Cassandra and her Life XP, awesome series that's in the works. But now it is time for our first game. And this is where we really need your help in the live chat, folks, or on Twitter. This is called Superhero Sound Effects. It's one of my favorite games. So what happens here? We need suggestions from you guys. We need crazy, ridiculous... Cassandra's so excited for this game. We need crazy, ridiculous superhero names, all right? So the zaniest superhero names you can think of, please put them in the chat. Charles and I are going to play 2 superheroes. And then you guys are also going to give us a crisis in the chat. But first, give us some names. And then Cassandra is going to provide all the sound effects for... Yes, for us. All of the sound effects in the scene is going to be provided by Cassandra. This is her lifelong dream.
This is my moment.
Yeah. Everything you've ever worked for has led to this.
Every single drawing that has had the kapow in it is soon going to be what I am about to say to you guys in your story. Tell us.
That's right.
Tell us what the story is.
So again, folks, we need... Oh, boy. All right, we're already getting ridiculous suggestions. Jeez. But yes, put them in the chat, folks. We need suggestions for ridiculous superhero names. I'll share some of the ones we've already getting. Listeners make Lopsided Boob Girl. All right. Victor, Dr. Lost Love, Lisa Quicheman, Mark's Bouncing Farting Boy. I know where he's getting that from. Bouncing Boy is actually a Legion of Superheroes hero in DC, so he loves him, so he's working the farting to that. Earn504, Left-Handed Man. So being left-handed makes you a superhero, I guess.
Super villain, maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Philip Keating, Retro Boy. Listeners make the Lava Lamp Avenger.
Philip Keating.
Oh, he's
the Lava Lamp Avenger.
That's about, right?
Yeah, he's from Botched.
Yeah.
Man, they do a great job over there.
Thank you for watching, sir. All right, keep them coming, folks. Anything you like so far, Charles? Since you have to play one of these. But what is I don't know. Is quiche food? It is.
Yeah.
What is it exactly? I've never had it.
It's like eggs and good, Cassandra. You're like you're a chef. You're gonna chef it up.
Eggs, and then it's like crusted around, so it's kind of like a little pie with like an omelet inside it. Is that right?
But it's dainty. It's airy. And if you don't do it right, it'll fall and be crap.
All right. I like this one from Carrie. Captain Obvious. Victor says, radioactive flying lava man. Wow, people like lava today in the chat.
Yeah, the lava thing is going well.
The legless wonder.
That's from Philip again. All right, who you want to be?
Captain Obvious is always fun to
You want to be
play.
Captain Obvious?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You took the one I wanted. That's fine. No, you're the guest, though. You're gonna. All right, Marx also says Propaganda King and his sidekick Russian bot.
Marx. I think Marx wants to play Russian bot.
Probably. Licious May says quiches are great for tea parties. All right, that's good to know. When we have our next tea party.
Tea party.
All right, so you're going to be Captain Obvious. Oh, by the way, now, all right, those are great, folks. Necrotis just joined us. Thank you, Necrotis, for watching. Give us a crisis as I decide who I want to play. Give us a crisis that these characters have to deal with. Again, it can be very ridiculous. All right,
you need to be the not so Superman.
Carrie just put that in the chat. The not so Superman. Damn, yeah, I like that. I like Propaganda King. I like Bouncing Farting Boy.
Apparently, you can't mention Bitcoin in the chat because it'll take it out immediately. I just saw that happen.
Well, he could have just chosen to put it out for some reason.
He's like, I regret delete.
Yeah, I regret mentioning it. All right, yeah. So crisis, folks. What is Captain Obvious and whoever I'm going to play? Someone stole the muffins from the Crodia, says. Mark says crisis of the ripped pants. Earn 504, who's on a left-hand kick. Maybe she's left-handed. World is out of left-handed scissors. Listeners May says the world is out of paisley shirts. These are awesome suggestions, folks. I love it.
Left-handed scissors.
All right, so I think because it'll make for great sound effects, I'm going to be Bouncing Farting Boy.
Oh my god.
Just for you, Cassandra.
Hey, thanks for that. It's going to be the classiest moment of my life.
Which is funny because the last time we were on, also our guest, who's an actress, had to do farting sounds for some reason too. The last time we did this game.
That's awesome.
I don't come up with these suggestions. It's our audience. All right. What do we want here? What is the... We want the crisis of the ripped pants, maybe?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's kind of fitting.
All right. Yeah, okay. So we have Captain... Sorry. We have Captain Obvious. That's played by Charles. I am playing Bouncing Farting
Obviously.
Boy. Right. Oh, Mark's excited that I used the suggestion of Bouncing Farting Boy. Okay. We have the crisis of the ripped pants. All right, that's what we have.
Dun, dun.
Oh, I like
Super farting
yeah,
up.
your sound effects are already getting good. Good. Oh, and Necrodia says this should be called Super Farted Up. Nice. Well done, sir. All right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to kick off the scene. Cassandra is going to provide all the sound effects that happen, and we will end it at some point. That seems appropriate. All right. Everybody ready?
Yeah. Drum roll.
All right. Here we go. Thank God you're here, Captain Obvious. We have a huge crisis.
Obviously.
I've ripped my pants.
I can see that. There's a big rip in your ass.
I know. Oh, the rip is getting even worse. It's ripping as I speak.
So stop speaking then. Perhaps if you get better pants, they would fit better and not rip.
Well, see, obviously, I like to get really cheap pants that make very strange sounds when they rip. I don't know why, but right.
Well, obviously, you're
I'm never going to
just
shop
a
at Walmart
cheapskate.
again. These pants are the worst.
It's the falling prices, man. The falling prices rip everything up. You can't do that.
It's not just me though. There's a rip pants pandemic across the city. Look, there's a news report. There's a news report coming in right now.
News report just in. These pants are ripping everywhere. It's almost like it's a zombie epidemic. Somebody help save the world. Help me live. Help.
Well,
I'm cutting out.
Wow, that's the most professional newscaster I've ever heard.
I think I can save the world with a simple solution.
Oh, great. What is it?
Take off the pants.
Take off my pants. All right. All right. But you know what happens?
If you don't have pants, they can't rip.
Here we go. I'm going to take them off in one big swoop.
Why did you have tearaway pants already? I don't understand.
Well, look, I have a little bit of a flatulence problem. Actually, I feel one coming on right now.
Well, they don't call you farting bouncing boy for nothing.
Excuse me, that's bouncing farting boy. Get it right.
Well, at least you said excuse me this time.
All right, listen. Let me bounce
Let you
over.
fart again? That's probably why your pants ripped in the first place. If you bounce and you fart, it kind of puts the pressure on the seat area of your pants, and they're gonna rip.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, oh look, I think something important just happened. I heard dramatic music play. Oh no.
It was a good idea.
It's our I see on this report it's our arch nemesis who is behind this. Who is our arch nemesis?
Walmart, apparently, since they sold you cheap ass pants.
All right, good. Climb on my back and I'll bounce us over to Walmart.
That's the danger zone. I don't know.
Oh, look, I hope you enjoy this rap music I'm playing as we bounce over to Walmart. All right, we're here. We're at Walmart. All right, look.
I'm sorry. Was that a loaded fart when we landed? Because it kind of was a little bit of a squish there.
I'm making like an oil slick for the
We're going to slide right into the deals right now.
All right, let's go into Walmart. Let's go through these automatic doors. Wow, these really need to be oiled. All right, listen. Oh, wait, I hear an announcement on a sale on Walmart. What are they saying?
Oh, this just in. Oh, our pants are on sale because they're giving.
So, do you really want to get new pants for the place that sold you pants that are going to rip?
Listen, these are the only pants that fit me at Walmart, all right?
Do they, though? You know, you're not bouncing anymore. You can cut out the farting. It's okay.
No, listen. All right, you're right. We have to these pants are a big problem. Walmart is selling all these defective pants.
Plus,
you're right.
Obviously, we're never going to win because Walmart prices can't be beat.
All right, here we go. I'm going to... All right, there's a teacher from Charlie Brown from Peanuts here, apparently. Not a penis.
Sorry,
Peanuts.
a peanut? Oh, okay.
So this is a family store, Jeff.
All right, listen. We have to take out everybody in Walmart. I'm going to let loose the biggest fart you've ever heard, and I'm going to knock them all out. And then we'll steal all the pants so they cannot sell these pants anymore. All right, here we go. I'm going to really... You might want to get step away. Here it comes. All right, it worked.
Are you sure? Because every time I go into the Walmart, it seems like everybody's just taking a crap in the public bathroom. So you might want to try it again just to be sure here.
All right, you're right. One more time to make sure everybody's knocked out.
Yeah, you okay there?
All right, yes. Oh my God.
You need a little more oil on that one, I think.
That really wiped me out. But the day is saved. Nobody has to suffer for these pants anymore. All right, well done. All right, that's scene. Good. Oh, excellent job. Oh, amazing sound effects.
Some of my best work ever. Thank you.
It was. I can't.
Now
can't
Cassandra can retire happy that she's at the pinnacle of her career. You did amazing.
Thank you. You guys made it very easy for me, so I appreciate that. With your cues.
Sure. Well, thank you for being game for all that ridiculous stuff.
Forcing me to do so many parts there.
I know, I wasn't going to do that. Charles, of course, had to be a dick and made you do it again at the end.
and credit goes to Marks, who I stole the line, "Beware their prices can't be beaten." I thought it was a great line, so I stole it.
Oh, excellent. Oh, yeah, let me share. There's so many chats that came in while we're doing that. Let me try to share, scroll through and share some of these. Let me see. Where was it? Oh, Carrie says, bouncing farting dude needs those non-rip Incredible Hulk pants. Yes, I do. You're right. That'd be great. Lanier says, great, I'm killed in this story. Oh, Lanier, that's Ryan. Do you work at Walmart? No, we didn't kill anybody. We just knocked him out from noxious fumes. They're okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Victor says, I hope the lawyers for Walmart are not watching. Oh, shit. You know what?
Hey,
that's fine. If you want to give us attention to our show, by all means.
Just my experiences firsthand. Just saying.
It's all in good fun, folks. Walmart's fine. I shop there all the time. And I'm sure their pants are fine. I'm sure their pants don't rip at all. Carrie says, Cassandra, that fart seems to have come from experience.
I had to pull from somewhere, you know? Okay?
Earn504 says, that was a gas.
Oh.
Necrodius says, need someone to wipe you out.
That's what Captain Obvious should be there for. He didn't do anything else.
I stated the obvious of what was going on. I love that. It's easy.
All right. Good. That might have been our most hilarious one yet. I also love how your Walmart person was the same as like the news announcer.
I didn't get very creative there. I got like scared. I was like, oh, there's an announcement. What's the announcement? I'm making up the announcement. I got scared.
No, it was great. Well, that's the thing, man. We put you on the spot, but you were awesome. You rolled with it. It's tough.
It was fun.
All right. Here we go. All right. That's it. There you go, folks. That's superhero sound effects. You can tell us if you enjoyed that. I love doing that. We actually did it at Dragon Con. I love doing it when we do live shows too. All right. So let's see. Oh, let's talk to Cassandra. What a great segue. After all her farting noises, let's talk about the real stuff she's doing. By the way, Necronia says, I've gotten some Walmart pants before. They do tend to rip over time. There we go. We're just speaking the truth, folks. You can't sue us over that.
I didn't want to say anything, but I did hear that was a thing, so...
Oh, see? There we go.
Just reconfirming.
So there we go. Wow, it's a very accurate scene we just did then. All right. So Cassandra has an awesome web series she's working on. She is the creator of it, producer, writer, star of it. She does everything, pretty much. And it's called Life XP. And I just watched the trailer earlier today, and it was amazing.
Thank you.
Since I've known you for a little while, I think like this is the perfect role for you. So it makes sense that you came up with it. So why don't you tell people about it?
So Life XP follows this girl who gets fired from her dream job and ends up working in she works beta testing a virtual reality system where she has to go inside the game and play whatever game is weekly promoted. And so she like has to go into it. She's paid to do it, but she's never played a video game before. So we kind of follow this person who has no experience with technology, and she's trying to figure out this like super like techno freaky like virtual reality, which everyone doesn't really know how to work right now. So there's lots of weird stuff that ensues.
That's awesome. And so I'm going to put the link in the chat, folks, for you guys so you can check out the trailer, which is amazing. Now, what? Sorry, so it's planned to be a web series, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
So each episode is based in a different video game, and they're
nice.
So it's not like virtual reality where it's all pictures and stuff. Like it's going to be real life, and it looks like real life because it's supposed to be like all like. Sorry, my brain is working too fast. It's supposed to be like futuristic virtual art. It took all the air out of my head. It's supposed to be like the future, so this is what the future of virtual reality looks like. So we have like sort of Call of Duty type scenes and like a Red Dead Redemption kind of game in there. So it's got lots of nerdy stuff in it.
Nice. Well, we love nerdy stuff. In the chat, Carrie says, "What an awesome premise." There you go.
I'm glad you like it.
I liked in the trailer where the character goes to duck in the game, and then you cut out to the real life, and you hit the floor hard. That's a touch of real. I liked it.
Thank you. There's a lot of playing inside the real world and also inside virtual reality, just so that we can like really feel the disconnect of being a part of this like total fantasy world, but really you're just in your room. So I also wanted to play with reality as well. So thank you. I'm glad you like that.
Did you? Did this come somewhat from your love of video games? This idea?
Yes, and my love of the Guild, because I watched every episode probably over 7 times, and Felicia Day has always been my inspiration, and she just did stuff. She just was like, I'm going to write this and I'm going to make this. So I was like, I'm going to do the same thing she did because she's my hero, and hopefully she'll watch it and be like, I enjoy this web series. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's awesome.
I'm making this web series for her.
Nice. There you go, Felicia Day. And here you go, folks, the new Felicia Day right here. Cassandra Ebner.
Oh, dear. Felicia Day makes a Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah. Jackie. Hell yeah. I love Jackie Chan. Earn504 says, I can't wait for the fart level episode.
We'll have to write it in there now.
So, there's so many different games. I mean, you could do just series on series on series. But I've just recently kind of come across this thing from Japan that is dating simulators. And it's kind of weird. Like, you have to make the right choices to get the date. And one of them was like, my horse prince is like a half centaur guy. That would be a nice, weird virtual reality game to beta test.
Totally. See, this is what I love is there's so many endless games out there that we can play with, and like that weirdness right there is totally what we should be putting into the series. So people are like, "Oh, what?"
Exactly, but it's real. I mean, it's out there.
But it's real, yeah. Stuff. But I think actually, I don't know if it's a virtual reality, but I think my brother was playing this dating simulation game where you like have choices of picking the choice, like how it ends up. I was like, you're so lame, dude. But,
what? Oh, ouch. Because I was playing one not that long ago, too.
Really? But now I'm Jeff. It, so I'm going to be lame, too.
My daughter loves them. She's 12. She's 11. She'll be 12 this fall. But yeah, she thinks they're great. Like, well, that seems about to be the right age for it, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Not the one I was playing is. I know the one I was playing is not for kids at all. It's way mature. Yeah.
Wait a minute now. Wait. That's called Tinder. You can only go left or right. That's an actual app, Jeff. It's not a simulation. Lister Mate 2 says at NerdsRL, do the video games ever glitch and have different characters go into different games that they aren't supposed to be in?
That's a great question. Right now in the first season, there is some talk about glitching, and it's the way that the story is made. It's mostly them going into games separately in different weeks. So that's all I'll tell you, because I don't want to ruin it or anything like that. I still want it to be a surprise.
Yes, it should be a surprise.
The trailer, the reason I ask people to go watch the trailer is because it's currently in an application fund that I'm applying for, and it would actually be a certain amount of money put towards the web series. So as many views as we get helps push that project forward and the people to go, yes, shut up and take my money. So.
All right, folks. So yes, it's in the chat. It's also in the description section in YouTube. So if you're watching in post, you can get it right there. Watch it, share it, all that good stuff. More views, the better. And by the way,
comment.
And comment, yes.
Just
comment, like it.
Yeah, like you guys were saying, like what kind of video games you would want in there, because sometimes I don't know all the video games. We don't have time to play all the video games.
Mark's, by the way, he says awesome trailer. He'd actually watched it while he was watching this show as well.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mark.
It is an awesome trailer. All right, cool. Anything else about it? Like, is there a certain time limit for the funding that they should watch it by?
Yes. So like mid-March is probably a good time for like end of March is when we'll find out if we got the funding or if we're in the second round of funding, I believe. And so end of March, but we'll keep pushing it till about mid-March and then kind of let it go from there.
Great.
So every time I see one of these, because it's really well done, it's a high-end production. You obviously got a little bit of a crew, you got some good gear to film it. I go, as a creator, what makes you want to push that rock up the hill, right? I do podcasting, which means I just turn on my microphone, I record it, very low rock, very low overcome. I just do it, put it out there. But you got to get actors, you got to write it, you got to film it. What makes you want to do that? I mean, what drives you to push that out there?
To do that much work and not make any money from it?
Well, hopefully you'll make money. Hopefully you'll get funded, you'll make money. But yeah, right up front, you're putting money into it. Yeah.
Well, it's a really great question because right now I work and then I come home and I work. And so what drives me probably is to see what we're capable of, I think. Because I always question, like, how good of quality can we bring out and how much can we entertain? And I want to see this. Like, I want to watch this. And that's probably what drives me most is I'm like, I want to watch it and like it and be a viewer and watch this and like it. So I don't know. It's a lot of layers of me also being a viewer and a fan myself of wanting to see this come alive.
Absolutely. So, it's very well said.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think as a fellow creator, right? You want to make something that you would love watching.
Yeah, totally. So I think that's what it is the most. And then, the second one is hopefully I can like not always hit the ground and sometimes make some cool web series that people will pay me to do, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, preaches.
Now, why would you hit the ground?
Because I'm also a stunt performer.
There you go. I was looking at your IMDb page. Like, I have seen everything you've ever done, but I realized I would not know you because stunts, right? You get cut in and you're flipped and you're thrown, and then the actor stands up and says, "Oh, I really did that."
Which is totally fine. Like, I love that part of my job, but I know that when I'm 65, I'm not going to be able to fall down anymore. So I want to be able to do all the things I love. So for now, I'll fall down, and then one day maybe somebody else can fall down for me.
Well, when you're 65, you can fall down. You just can't get up again.
I like the part where I can get up again.
Yeah.
And folks, if you watch some of the previous times Cassandra's been on, we've gone into great detail of her stunt work, so you can definitely see those on other shows because, she's pretty awesome. And she's got some really good stories, actually, from her days on different shows. That we're going to talk about one of those in a minute, actually. But Carrie and Marks in the live chat have said they have shared it and liked it, the trailer. So there you go.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah, so go check it out, folks. Life XP is what it's called. It is Life XP _series, I believe, on Twitter, right? I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Give it a follow there. And
Thank you.
I'll put actually, here's all of Cassandra's links right here. You can find her, Cassandra Ebner, on Twitter, and there's her Instagram, all that good stuff. All right, so one other thing definitely want to talk about is, so you are going, now you've done acting and stunt work on a lot of the DC CW shows, like Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl, but you're going to be acting in an upcoming Arrow episode, correct?
Yes, I will be. You will see me say lines. It will be my face, not my back. And I'm wondering what else I can say without getting in trouble. It's going to be episode 17 of season 6.
Okay.
So I'm not sure which episode they're on right now that they're airing.
They finished 14. I think they still 3 to go. I think.
Okay, so 3 more, and then you will see me in there, and it might
13. I'm sorry, 4 to go. 4 to go.
Okay. It may shock you the role that I have. Let's just say.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
holy shit! Now I'm really curious.
At the risk of getting you in trouble, will there be arrows?
Well, there will be arrows in the show. I'm sure.
Yeah,
because she always shoots arrows. She can't say there will be arrows.
I know. I've seen the show. That's the joke, Jeff. I get it. All right, moving on.
I know. No, I thought you were trying to get her to say, "Will she be shot by an arrow?" I thought you were trying to get her.
No. I'm not going to get her in trouble. I want her to keep working. That would be horrible.
Yeah, thank you.
Just like you want to make her do fart sounds for another time.
Yeah, right. The second time.
Hey, leave it all on the table. We got to leave it all on the table every time we bring a show up.
All right. Well, no, I can't wait to see this episode then. And so, folks, we can't tell you much more because they never allowed the actors to say anything before it airs, but.
Yeah, I've got a lot of questions, but I'm like, I know. You can't talk about it. So.
But you don't get too long of a wait, about a month or so. You probably get to see it.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some theories already in the chat. Mark says she'll be the new Huntress. Marks and I love Huntress, the character, and we want her to come back. So that's his theory. You don't have to answer any of that. So, Aaron 504, spoiler: Cassandra comes back to life after getting run over by a car.
Zombie, and then Mark's doing, oh, zombie.
Oh, she's a zombie.
It's a zombie theme.
Because that's in an early episode of Arrow, right? Early seasons, that did happen to you, right? You get hit by a car.
Yeah. In the first season, I was hit by a car, and I think I told you guys this last time. They cut out a bunch of my acting scenes that I did in it, and so they cut like all my lines, and so I was like, wow, I feel like this is like a full circle, like me being an Arrow and getting some lines, so they must have been like, oh, she's better now. We can at least put her in here.
You know what I remember is? I remember what you told me, if you can tell me if this is right, that you had a kissing scene and they cut that out and you were like, I must be a terrible kisser or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which I'm sure is not true.
Well,
I hope there's a kissing scene in this one then. I know you can't say that. I hope there's like multiple kissing scenes you get to do.
So this circles back to Jeff's dating simulator that he was playing. Yeah, right. I think we're blending over into the virtual life here.
Well, if I get the shows, yes, I would get her the Cassandra gets to kiss all these characters. Yes, that happens.
Okay, well, at least I level up my kissing skills, so hashtag life XP. See how I spun that?
Yeah, that was impressive. I like it.
There you go. There you go.
That's what I hope when you went in for this role, you told them, like, all right, guys, I really been working on my kissing skills. I know you didn't like it last time, but can we work it in?
Is that on the back of your headshot? It's like just amazing stunts, can do great scenes, great at kissing. Is that listed on your headshot there?
You guys are gonna, I'm gonna spoil Arrow if I say anything else.
No, you don't have to say anything. I know. We're just gonna keep saying stupid shit. You don't have to comment on it.
No, I know.
Yeah, no.
I would love it though if I was auditioning for one of my things and an actress came in and it said "Great Kisser" on it. That would be great. I would just think that's the most kooky thing, but it'd be unique.
It would be. It definitely would make you go. Say what?
Yeah.
You have to do this other scene.
No.
Sorry, I said it.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Come on, you're gonna be in trouble.
It was a female who said it.
That's all right.
It's okay. I don't do that to anybody on my set. Everyone, it's okay. It was a joke.
This is the most sued show of Super Geeked Up ever.
Walmart's already after us.
Yeah. Now the Time's Up movement's coming after you.
Well, Victor says she will be the kissing bandit, the cutest lawbreaker ever. Oh, that could be your role, he's saying in Arrow.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Or it could be, like if we're getting really serious, I'm sure there's some sort of succubus character. Not that I'm telling them they should hire me for this because I'm the most awkward human ever, but that could be a thing.
Oh, you'd be a very awkward succubus who's trying to be sexy and it's just really awkward, and everyone's like,
This is not working.
no thanks, please don't. I'm good.
That's exactly what it would be.
That'd be hilarious, actually. I would love that.
There needs to be a series like this. Where they're trying really
the awkward
hard.
succubus.
The awkward succubus.
Yeah.
There we go, folks. That's my new series,
Fired.
starring Cassandra. I actually have talked to her. I do really want to do a series with you in it, actually, but that's another story.
Maybe not that one.
Yeah, maybe not that one. I was thinking more like, legit ones, but
It'll be good. We'll figure something out.
yeah, absolutely. All right. There we go. So, my listeners mate in the live chat says, just to let you know, my bird is laughing at or with all three of you. I'm not sure which. Oh, great. We're entertaining birds as well as humans. It's good to know. Carrie says, I don't want episode spoilers, but which cast member of Arrow farts the most? Now I want to guess. I actually want to guess to see what we think of it. Katie Cassidy. She farts the most is what I'm going to say. Who plays Black Siren if you don't know, folks. You don't have to say anything because I don't want to get you in trouble with any of those people. The Crony says, better question is, who does she stunt fart for? Oh, God. This went down a totally different weird road. All right.
It was my own fault. I did the sound effect.
Yeah. All right. So that's Cassandra. Again, here's where you can catch her, folks, online. You can please give her a follow. Again, please go watch the trailer for Life XP. Like it, share it, all that good stuff. Yeah, you do a little dance like she's doing too when you do it. That's even better. All right. Hey, real quick before we go on to our next key tweet, Charles, where can they find you online?
I'm at rockoutofpodcasting.com, charlesmcfall.com. My favorite show to do right now is Breaking the Panel, which is on giantsizeteamup.com/Breaking the Panel. And actually, earlier this evening, we just did our Black Panther panel where we all saw the movie and then talked about it. And it's just fun conversation about going beyond what you like or didn't like. And definitely, we never do film critique because ain't none of us film critics. We all just love what we see and enjoy what we talk about. So that's giantsizeteamup.com/Breaking the Panel.
All right. Black Panther.
Coolest thing.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say the coolest thing about people who aren't in film doing reviews and stuff is that you guys, like all of us, are the reason why these things exist and the reason why people put out different things or like new content. And if it wasn't for all of us talking about it, no one would know.
Yeah.
No one would know what we wanted. And so I think it's so important that people like listen and say their opinions. So that's really cool that you guys did that.
And I think it's what we try to do is keep it real to what we loved and hated. I mean, a conversation. I really hate when somebody's like, well, the cinematography. And that's like, I'm sorry, how many years of film school did you go to? And nobody cares anyway, whether you went there or not. Because it's about the conversation in it. And then, like you're saying, the filmmakers, I've been on the other side of it, of creating things and going, wow, I never intended for that, but awesome that you got that out of it type of deal. And so, you get it's almost that visceral touch to the fans of what's going on when you have a conversation versus a review or a critique or that kind of thing. And that's all we do on Breaking the Panel is the conversation about it. I mean, you can get news everywhere. What we're going to talk about is how we feel about it, what we think the bigger impact is, and how it's going to affect us in our everyday lives kind of deal.
That is so, so cool. I want to go watch. I want to go listen.
All right. Well, you can. You just go to his site he just mentioned. And folks, if you like Black Panther, what you really like is the awkward succubus.
Yeah.
She's super hot.
Oh, that's perfect. You got to do this. You got to do this series now.
I do. Or you know what? I think maybe it's a new segment on Super Geeked Up, and we're gonna come on every time we do it.
It'll be like, and now it's awkward.
So now we can do scenes where you're the awkward succubus, and just we play different roles, meeting the awkward succubus. It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, Jeff, Jeff, you read real lines from like a romance movie, like the famous was like The Notebook, but she's the awkward succubus making up stuff in response to it.
Yeah.
To be awkward.
Gosh.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Charles. So I think this is a new panel we're going to do at Dragon Con.
Oh
I think this is perfect for the podcasting track.
Bring her on as part of the... Yeah, let's do that. That'd be awesome.
All right. By the way, folks, remember, you could, we have a Patreon page, patreon.com/super-geekedup. We love your support. It definitely helps us out a lot to do our shows. As Cassandra said, as independent creators, you know, we need all the help we can get, and it's very much appreciated. I know some of you already, like Lister's Mate and Victor, in the chat already support us. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. You guys rock, and actually all you do who watch us every week and subscribe, it's you guys, you're awesome, so thank you. Victor says, does anyone watch Lost Girl? Yes, Lost Girl's a really cool show. That's about she's the main character is a succubus in that show. That's why he brought it up.
Oh, that's right. I did see most of the first season, I think, a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm on second season, so I think they did 5, so. Oh, one of my favorite names ever, Catnip Ninja. I made it in. Hey, Catnip, I'm glad you made it.
Such a good name.
It is.
Catnip Ninja.
Yeah. All right. Hey, folks. So you might be watching the Winter Olympics. I sure have, because I love the Olympics. And so they're in full swing. So what our next geek tweet is, what video game inspired Olympic event would you like to see added in the next Olympics? So I want to share your comments here in the live chat, folks, please, or on Twitter at super-geekedup. Cassandra looks like she has an answer. Yes?
Okay, so, wait, what was the question again? Say it again so I don't sound stupid.
What video game inspired Olympic event would you like to see added in the next Olympics?
Okay. So, you know the, like, addictive app Temple Run?
Yeah.
Okay, so where there's, like these things coming down, like, that will crush you, or, like, it pops up and you have to, like, dodge everything but stay on this one path. I think watching someone run for their life would be so interesting and entertaining. Not seeing someone die would not be fun, but everything other than that would be amazing.
So it's kind of, I've never actually played the game, but it's kind of almost like the Boulder and Indiana Jones, right, in Raiders of the Lost Ark, like just constantly running away from that stuff.
Yeah, except you're being chased by this massive gorilla who will rip you apart if they get you.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
I think in the Olympics, though, it should just be a guy in a gorilla suit who chases.
Yeah. Get David Sokolov to voice him. It'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah. I want to see Paperboy. I want to see the Summer Olympics. You get on a bicycle. You got to hit the targets with the newspaper. I
love that game.
And when Grady comes out, you got to hit her in the head with it. You know, I want to see Paperboy.
I play that game all the time because I love that it had the bicycle handles in the arcade. It was great.
Yes. Yes.
That's a great choice. In the live chat, Necrody says competitive farting contest.
Oh my God.
It just will not go away. I'm sorry. Victor says Pac-Man maze running. I like that. That's cool, actually.
Well, that would be so fun.
If you go
on ice. Put it on ice. So you're slamming into the walls and starting to go.
The ghosts are chasing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to do, my choice is Mario inspired. I want like athletes to be running along and they have to jump up and hit blocks and collect coins. And then they also have to jump on top of turtles and then put on flying raccoon suits and like glide through the air.
We need to make this a thing.
And then they hop in their carts and they race. And part of it is racing in the Mario karts.
But then when they get to the end, sorry, your gold medal's in another castle.
That's really funny.
Carrie said, Paperboy, good one. That was a good one.
Oh, one that I'm super obsessed with right now. I'm going to have another answer. There's a video game called Overcooked where you have to like make all this food in time. Mm-hmm. And I think watching a bunch of athletes like try to prepare food would be pretty funny as well. Like chopping really fast and like having to cook it and then getting it out in time. It'd be so funny.
That would be. And yeah, you have judges for that. That'd be perfect because there's always judges at the Olympics.
Yeah, exactly. If they like kept it together enough, like they would have like points based on that. Mm-hmm. If they sweat a lot, they would have points taken off for that.
In the game, if you sweat too much, does that detract from your score?
No, I'm just making this up.
Okay.
Oh, Carrie Johnson's got a good one. Donkey Kong, ladder climbing, and barrel tossing.
Yeah. That is good.
Yeah.
And Catnip Ninja says Nintendo track running, but on the Nintendo Power Mat running in place.
Oh man, you used to
power
get down
pad.
and I'd do your hand hitting the thing because I couldn't run that fast.
Oh, you
I was
did
a
the
big
hand?
boy.
Oh, I never.
Oh yeah, I could not run to do
Oh,
anything.
no, I
could
ran.
not,
I had.
I was a fatty. No, sir. I just got on my knees and started hitting it with my hands and cheated. Yep. I won. That's what happened. I won. You call it what you will.
Yeah, you were one by cheating. You'd be disqualified in the Olympics. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
I was the first kid disqualified from Nintendo Olympics for blood doping.
Listeners may say Sonic the Hedgehog doing high jumps. Well, he'd be good at that. He'd be very fast. All right, cool. And Victor says everything is better on ice. Yeah, that's cool. Because you said the Pac-Man thing should be on ice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then they have to turn out the lights when the ghost it switches over. So turn off the lights.
Black lit. Oh. Yeah. No, you got like little black lit pellets. So you don't see the wall. Pellets. So all of a sudden there's a pellet. Bam! Right. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
See, all right, Olympic Committee, come on, we got all these great suggestions for you for Beijing 2020. 2022, excuse me, I'm sorry. 2020 is the Summer Olympics. All right, cool. All right, these are great ideas. I love them. All right, here we go. We got one more game for everybody. This is called Real Plot or Not. And this is where I have, so there's a zombie theme going on here, so these are all going to be zombie movies. Oh, before I get to that, Carrie says Pitfall Obstacle Course. That's a great suggestion, too. The classic game Pitfall. All right, anyway, so I have 5 movie titles for you guys. Some of them are real zombie movies. Some of them I have made up. They all sound ridiculous. You're going to have to determine if you think they're real or fake. And we're going to see who can get the more correct answers. And you're like, Cassandra's really serious. She's like, yeah.
I'm into this.
And in the chat, of course, you guys please guess along. We love hearing that. Victor says Tron-style bicycle race. Oh, Olympics, that would be awesome, man. The Tron bikes. I love the Tron bikes.
That would be
That was my favorite part of the Tron game when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of really, to be honest with you, the only good thing about Tron, the movie, actually. When you really think about it, it's kind of a cheesy movie in retrospect, unfortunately.
I'm surprised they made another one. Mm-hmm. It was all right.
Tron Legacy, it was all right.
He just wanted to get his digital rug back. It tied the whole game together. I'm glad somebody got that. That was awesome.
All right. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go, folks. So what I'm going to give you guys is, as I bring up my things I created here, I'm going to give you the title. I'm going to give you a log line. Keep in mind, don't base that on the log line. I usually make up all the log lines just to try to be weird. But you're basing it on the title if you think the title is real or fake. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, these are all zombie movies. So people in the chat are telling me the feed is acting up. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm hoping. It looks like everything's okay on my end, so hopefully that will be okay. Oh, he's refresh. Catnip Ninja says refresh. That's a good idea. Catnip, thank you, folks. All right, so there you go. Here we go, folks. Here's the first one. Kung Fu Zombie. To logline. A teenage kid from New Jersey moves to California and is trained by an eccentric maintenance man to win a kung fu tournament against a bullying school of zombie martial artists. I think that's real or fake? Real or fake? No thumbs up and down. Real or fake?
Real.
Real? You say fake?
And I have a reason why.
I said fake.
Why do you say real?
Well, I don't know where you're finding these, but I was in something called Kung Fu Zombie, but it was like a person's YouTube video. So I don't know if you're finding these on YouTube. So I'm gonna say maybe real.
Right, so you were actually in Kung Fu Zombie.
I was, and we would like jump
you're
around.
You're be a cheater for using my hands on the power mat. I'm just saying.
Hang on, wait. What did you do in Kung Fu Zombie? You jumped. What did you do? Do that again.
We had to like jump around, and we were like painted all messed up, and then we like jumped and like would fight. It was the stupidest thing. It literally was. I love the person to death who made it, but it was the dumbest thing I've ever done.
As Catnip says it lagged when I named it. Kung Fu Zombie, folks, is the title if you didn't hear that. Victor says fake in the chat. Okay, so here's the thing. This is not the Kung Fu Zombie you were in, Cassandra.
Okay.
I was not aware that you were in one. But that's amazing. I really did my research. So this is a real movie, though. It is from 1981. However, the logline I made up, I basically took the logline from Karate Kid and added zombies to it for the logline.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
That's funny.
But it's a real movie, so Cassandra gets the point. So she is ahead, 1-0. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Here's our next one. And yeah, no searching online for these titles, you guys. As we do this, no cheating.
Yeah, no cheating.
I mean, if you're in it, well, I can't determine that if you're in the movie.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right. The next title is Brain-Eating Bikini Zombies. Super hot bikini-clad women turn into zombies, go on a feeding frenzy on the beach, and then pose for a zombie-illustrated photo shoot.
Oh, that's real.
He just wants it to be real.
What? No way.
I'm saying
all right, so we got one real, one fake.
When I was single and like 20-ish, I found movies like that, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that film.
Well, you know what? Usually I actually search these to make sure, but I just made that up. It's fake.
Oh man, that I swear to God, that tagline is pretty close to something I have.
I definitely made up a tagline. So that's hilarious. If I nail I get close to a real movie.
Carrie Johnson's like, real probably start shitting tweed. That's exactly how that would go if that was real.
Kind of says, I think real. I believe I saw it on Netflix. All right, I'm actually gonna have to search this afterwards because I didn't make it. I didn't mean to be real. If it really is, I just totally made it up.
Kind of does seem like something that would be out there, though.
What was the name of it again?
Brain. It's probably something kind of similar, but not exactly what I did. Brain eating bikini zombies. I bet bikini zombies are probably in it some title, but not the whole thing. What do you got? You got anything?
Attack of the Zombie Bikini Babes from Outer Space.
It's totally different.
Yeah, it's not different. So.
Is that the one that you had seen?
I don't know. No, I saw the one you talked about with the Sports Illustrated shoot, whatever. It sounded like something else. I don't
Listeners may say
13-year-old memories.
Yeah. Listeners may say that sounds like a movie on USA Up All Night. Yes, it does. I watched that back in the day. They were always like really bad movies. Anyway, all right. Cassandra's up 2-0. She's got a good lead. All right.
Yeah, she did.
Here's the next one: Nudist Colony of the Dead. When members of the Sunny Buttocks Nudity Colony get pissed off at religious zealots shutting them down, they decide the obvious choice is to become zombies and get revenge on the town by singing musical numbers in the nude.
What was the title again?
Nudist Colony of the Dead.
I gotta say
fake. You say it's fake.
Nudist Colony of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it's real because I think it would be if it's not, it's a really clever name.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use real.
Well, folks, this movie is from 1991. It is real.
Oh my God!
And by the way, it really is called the Sunny Buttocks Nudist Colony. I did not make that up.
I cannot get a point on the board at all on this one.
I tried to get that one.
Yeah, actually, it's 3-0. You've already won, Cassandra. We're gonna keep playing.
There's a reason she makes web series and I make podcasts, and she's proving the point right here.
And segue, hashtag LifeXC. Go watch the trailer later.
By the way, in the chat, Victor said fake. Catnip said too crazy to be fake. Nope, folks, it's not too crazy. It's real. Carrie says zombies ain't got time for clothes. That's hilarious because I almost made that the log line. I actually first wrote that and then I changed it.
Good.
That's great, Carrie.
Amazing.
Here's the next one. Two more to go. Let's see if he can at least get on the board. The title is Zombie President. When the American public get fed up with the stupid policies of real politicians, they decide to elect someone who truly is brain dead.
I'm going to let you answer first.
Zombie President.
Yeah.
He just wants to do the opposite of what you said.
Zombie President. I'm going to say not real.
All right, she says fake. What do you say, Charles?
Just because she's been right every single time, I'm going to go with not real.
All right, so you're both going fake. Catnip says fake in the chat. You guys are right. It is fake. I made it up.
Oh.
All right. So he's got on the board.
Not on the board.
But 4-1.
I did.
4-1. This is like the worst massacre we've ever had in this game. Just to let you know, Charles.
No, it's you know what? I'm winning like every good man does by following a strong woman. You know.
Oh, look at that. No wonder his wife married him.
Good.
Carrie thought it was real, by the way. So there we go. Catnip says 2 points. Oh, she's got 2 right. Okay, great. All right, here's the last one. Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. The all-female motorcycle gang, the Cycle Sluts, rides into a zombie-infested town and battles rival gang Zombie Whores.
I'm saying yes because that sounds amazing.
Are you both saying real?
Yeah, that sounds like somebody would like, here's $1,000, go make a movie, and boom, there you go.
I would like $1,000 to make a movie instead of spending my own money. So, anyway, that movie is real. It's from 1989. Cycle Sluts is actually the name of the motorcycle gang. I made up Zombie Whores, but Cycle Sluts is real.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, I remember late 90s, a couple porn stars were trying to go more mainstream, and they did a movie called Zombie Strippers.
Oh, yeah.
It's as bad as it sounds. It was pretty rough.
That's an infamous movie.
But it went to the movie theater. I mean, it was in real honest-to-God theaters.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
People who didn't hear the title, it was Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. It's a real movie from 1989. Carrie said that was on Sci-Fi right after Croctopus. It sounds like it should be right.
I'd just like to point out that I got all of those right.
Oh my God.
You do. You swept the board.
5-2. Holy shit. You're actually one of the few people I think who got every single one right. Very impressive. Way to go.
I know what I would invest my money into.
So, folks, you should invest your money in Life XP. Go support it.
I'm totally joking. That would mean that I didn't like your titles, and I did. It was just the one was too convenient to what was happening in our time. Yes. That was the only thing. I was like, was zombie president? Oh.
Yeah, who wants to watch that? I'd rather watch Dude's Colony of the Dead or Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. Alex Martin just joined us, says, have to write a paper, but hi, peace all. So Alex is one of our fellow viewers, but usually he's doing research papers, so he like jumps in and then he goes back to writing. I keep telling him, just watch our show instead. Forget your homework.
Yeah, you don't need it.
just watch zombie movies instead of doing your homework. Listener says Cassandra is amazing. Yes, she is. I agree.
Oh, thanks.
All right, cool. There we go. All right, there you go, folks. That was Real Plot or Not. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some of those right. Actually, who cares if you didn't? It doesn't really matter.
I didn't, so, you know.
All right, so before we get on out of here, Cassandra, once again, why don't you tell people where they can check you out online and where they can find Life XP?
So you guys can find me on my Instagram. I update that quite regularly. It is Cassandra, Cassandra Ebner, Ebner, and then you can find me on Twitter as Cassandra Ebner. And then if you go check out my trailer, it's called Life XP Trailer, and your views really do count. Every view will possibly get me funding on my series. So thank you so much for watching and sharing with everyone.
Awesome. Check it out, folks. It's really awesome.
Charles,
again, where can they find you?
Well, that's giantsizeteamup.com/breaking the panel. And if you just go to giantsizeteamup.com, you'll see a bunch of awesome comic and fan-based podcasts there, like Botched and Toy Power and Blazing the Fender Report and all kind of stuff. But, you know, listen to Breaking the Panel first, because we talk about everything that's important and fun, and we have a blast doing it.
Awesome. All right, folks, as always, you can catch us at super-geekedup.com, all the different shows we do. You can find it there, all the past episodes. Of course, you can find that on our YouTube page as well. If you're new to us, please give us a subscription. That helps us out a lot. And then on Patreon, we are patreon.com/supergeekedup. Again, anything you can, $1, $5, whatever it is, it all helps out a lot, and we very much appreciate it. Huge thanks to Cassandra for being on once again. Thank you. You're always super fun. Love having you on. Thank you for doing our...
I love being on.
Awesome. Thank you for doing our silly farting super game.
That was so much fun. As much as I complained, it was a lot of fun.
Right. So next time she's on, folks, watch for the awkward succubus.
Possibly seen at Dragon Con, who knows?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not totally joking about that, actually. I may be contacting both of you after this to talk about that.
It'll be fun.
Like, last year I did 13 panels, man, so I'm like, let me do more this year.
Holy, just break the record.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you to Charles for guest co-hosting. He'll actually be back next week, folks. You get to see him again. And then Cassandra will definitely be on again for sure. And good luck with Life XP. Definitely tell us, keep us updated how that goes. I would love to see more of that. And yeah, all right, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Please go check out the links that Cassandra and Charles gave you, and support indie creators in general is what I would say. And keep being geeky. All right, thank you very much, folks. We will of course be back next Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, as always. We love hanging out with you guys. Thank you very much for watching.